This is Katie Lopez with the Tampa Bay Chamber, and I want to thank and welcome the viewers for tuning in to our 2024 candidate interview series for the Pinellas County Board of County Commissioners. The Chamber focuses on policy, not politics, and while we do not endorse, we want to make sure that our members and the business community are informed on where candidates stand on the issues that matter to them. We are excited to welcome Joanne Cookie Kennedy running for District 1. Thank you for joining us, Cookie.
Thank you for having me, Katie.
So we'll jump right in as wonderful. We'll jump right in as we head into this home stretch for Election Day. Can you give us a brief 30 seconds or less update on your campaign and the message that you want to deliver to voters?
Well, we're running hard. As you said, our district is District 1, which is an at-large district. So we are from everywhere from Oldsmar, Tarpon Springs, Clearwater, Largo, St. Petersburg, in Indian Rocks Beach, where I was the former mayor. And we've had 36 events. We have at least another half a dozen before the election. And you know what? We're just hitting the road. We're out there knocking doors, raising money, getting endorsements. As an elected official, I've been really fortunate to have a lot of electeds endorse me because I've had 2 decades of experience being an elected official. So I have the trust of my fellow electeds, and I really appreciate that. So that's pretty much where we're at this point.
Great, thank you. So one of the first questions we have for you is how the county government can use its authority and its resources to direct job growth that is inclusive of diverse talent.
Well, we actually have, of the 28 departments that the county has, one of them is economic development. And I've had the privilege, I went back to college and I finished my degree in public policy and administration. And I had the privilege of having our county administrator as one of my last professors. And he brought in the 28 departments. So during that time, the economic development department came in and talked about how that is one of their number one focuses, is to make sure that we are an inclusive county, diverse, that we hire people from all parts of our county there for jobs, and that we make sure that we include everyone in having an opportunity to work for our county.
Thank you. And you know, one of the key duties that the county commission has is to construct and approve and implement a budget. So what is one area of the county services that you feel needs the most additional resources, and should any part of the budget be shielded from cuts?
Right now, we have a $4.3 billion budget, of which $3.3 billion is operating, with $1 billion that we use for capital projects. So one of the big pushes right now is affordable housing. And we just approved at the county an 84-unit apartment complex, and we're really focusing on having everyone have a better quality of life and making sure that they can have a place to live. Everybody should have a place to live, have a place to work. And we're also working on trades as far as having our residents be able to be in the workforce, get more education, and have an opportunity to qualify for better jobs. So that's one thing. We're also focusing on the affordable housing crisis, where it pertains to our elderly and our special needs, to make sure that not only do they have mobility around the county and safety, we're focusing on transportation, infrastructure. So we have a $40 million fund that we are using to clean the wastewater. We've refurbished our water basins, 3 of them. And what I would like to do is be a part of that, so that we can get some of our bigger cities to also implement the same kind of refurbishing of their stormwater runoff issues that they have, outfalls. so that, we have a cleaner Pinellas County.
And housing affordability remains one of those top concerns, not only for the business community, but also for residents, as we want to make sure that our community has a strong workforce. So what zoning or policy changes would you support to address the growing workforce housing needs in Pinellas County?
Well, we definitely, as far as zoning, we want to make sure that there are avenues that our builders and contractors can build in so that they can actually have, we're a built out community. That's one of the problems in Pinellas County. So we are constantly looking for areas that we can do affordable housing. So some of the zonings we want to bring to Forward Pinellas. Forward Pinellas is our agency. It's the Metropolitan Planning Organization. I served on there for 11 years. In 2022, I was the chair of it. And we're focusing on what areas could we put some new affordable housing that may not exactly be the appropriate zoning, and how can we work that in to the bigger picture for the future of Pinellas County. So the county is working on those things. I've worked in zoning. My building that I have in Indian Rocks Beach was a prototype. It's a mixed use. We want to add like units that are in Indian Rocks Beach. We call them mother-in-law apartments, but they have different names. We also tiny homes, different pieces that we could put into the affordable housing to create a larger blueprint of how we can add that in Pinellas County.
And transportation challenges continue to weigh on our region. So we'd love to hear from you on what you see as opportunities for investment in innovative transit alternatives and mobility options.
We have several. First of all, the county, we have already started with our buses are electric. So we have several buses that are electric. I've had the opportunity to go on one and travel around. It's really awesome. We are looking at we're repairing our sidewalks. We have a fund available that we are refurbishing sidewalks. We are local roads, so that people can travel on these roads. We're always interested in some kind of transportation that people are together and gets them off of the streets and drive and more than carpooling. So we're looking at transportation initiatives in that respect. We live in a community that our county is congested. So waterborne transportation is another key. I served as the chair of that on Forward Pinellas, and we are looking at going down, having a waterborne transportation down the intercoastal in Pinellas County, starting in Dunedin, coming to Clearwater, and then down to Indian Rocks Beach, and even further to St. Pete Beach. So those are some of the initiatives that are out there that we're working on to improve transportation, and I'm looking forward to being a part of that with my experiences and and the agencies that I've had the opportunity to work on.
And of all the issues that are confronting Pinellas County, which single issue is the most important to you and why? And what would you do about it if you are elected?
Well, there's probably three, but what I'll start with is beach nourishment. Beach nourishment, the safety, it's a life and safety issue. It concerns our residents, but it also has a great deal to do with our business owners. I've been a small business owner for 38 years. Many of our businesses are on the beaches. We have a 35-mile stretch of property, beach communities that are affected. And some people who might not live on the beaches may not think that that impacts them, but it does impact them because tourism is one of our number one is our number one concern. You know, we have a lot of tourists that come here. We want them to be as happy as we are as residents and business owners. And, you know, we want to make sure that tourism is taken care of, and also with the beach renourishment. Transportation is, you know, our other issue, and the infrastructure issue is huge. And I'm very proud of our county because we have taken a leap and we are working on our infrastructure. We have a goal, a plan for 9 years. It's almost $40 million just to fix the infrastructure, to make sure that everybody has clean water. These are the kinds of things that you work on in the county when you're an elected official. And you know, at the end of all of this, this is for us. It's for our seniors, but it's also for our future generations. I have a 28-year-old son, and you know, I want to leave this place a better place than when I was born here in the 60s.
And so where can voters go to learn more information about your campaign and your position on issues that are most important to them?
Well, they can reach me at our website, which is kennedyforpinellas.com. They can visit me on Facebook at Joanne Mostyn Kennedy. They can visit me on Instagram at Cookie Mostyn Kennedy. Mostyn's my maiden name. And they can always, my phone number is out there. I'll give it to you. It's 727-560-7565. And those are the basic ways that you can get in touch with me. And I'd love to talk to you. I'm out in the field a lot. I was just with a group in Seminole in unincorporated that are working on their vacation issue problem, the short-term rentals in their neighborhoods. And I go wherever the residents want me to meet them and talk to them about their concerns.
Well, Joanne Cookie Kennedy, candidate for Pinellas County Board of County Commissioners, District 1. On behalf of our members and our board of directors, I want to thank you for taking the time to speak with us and your willingness to serve in an elected office. This concludes our candidate interview.
Thank you, Katie, for having me. I appreciate it.